Hi, so in the discussion for week 1, I wanted to note the supplemental videos that I actually went over. When watching Michael Wilkinson, I actually disagreed. That if it's an IT position, because he was kind of specific about that, then yeah, I guess those specific things, those people are in a room by themselves. But technically, most positions, you really need to be able to communicate with people and have a flow of conversation. So open-ended questions are absolutely necessary. If you're giving data points and things like that, they need to be able to actually go out and tell people how to do this as well, or train the next person. So the thing with, just giving inputs and not asking open-ended questions in an interview, that wouldn't work for most of the jobs in this country. Ellen Hunkins, I agree with his connecting and having relationships with employees. I love that. And that's where open-ended questions begin. I interview people all the time. I've been managing stores for 20 years, been working in them for 25. I interview people weekly just to, get out there and see who's out there. And actually getting them to communicate, that's how they're going to communicate with your customers, with your clients that come in and coworkers. So it's absolutely valid to ask those open-ended questions, begin relationships with them, get them to be personal, and see how they really function in a pressured situation, because those are the kinds of interactions that they're going to have when they're working for you. Chapter 1 text, I loved how it noted the leadership needs to, the 3 things that I love most were to inspire, to persuade, and to control. We have sales goals, huge sales goals. I work for a multi-million-dollar store. So to inspire your employees is to make sure that you make top dollar. They have to want to be the best that they can be. And that starts with the leadership. It starts with me in my store. And I can do that by doing my best and by appreciating them when they do their best, letting them know, not reprimanding them when they don't make it, but absolutely helping them to recognize what they can do better next time. To persuade, we always have, contests. What can we do to persuade you to follow the plan, to hop on board, to be part of the team? How is this going to make us all better and make us all more money? Persuasion is everything. Controlling situations when there are issues with clients. Just taking the store under your wing and letting them know that this is your store. It's going to go by your rules. And we are here to do nothing but do what's best for our clients. I think that's huge. Controlling a situation and not letting a client get the best of you. I've had clothes thrown at me. I've been cursed at. I've had crazy things happen. People stomp, slam doors, clients. And you really have to keep your cool and keep your head. As for question 1, my best practice is to sit everybody down. When people start complaining and feeling uncomfortable, ask them all how they can be better individually and better as a team. Ask them to recognize their own weaknesses and where they can improve themselves instead of pointing out other shortcomings. It's really important that everybody realizes what they're great at and where they could be better. Also, if there is an issue, you need to be able to go out for a walk. Don't pull people into an office where it's closed, where there's pressure and where you're in trouble. You want to say, hey, let's go grab a drink. Hey, how's your day going? What's going on with you? I saw this happen. What can I do to help? Blah, blah, blah. You're their confidant. You're not just I don't call the people who work under me employees. They're my coworkers. We all work as a team. We're there for a common goal. We just have a little more responsibility as managers. The second question, reflect on a time that you experienced good verbal communication. Oh, we do it all the time. When we have clients that come in and they're grumpy and they've had a super rough day, to see them walk out happy because we were able to talk them down from their mood, get them lighter, get them in something beautiful, get them to want to feel beautiful. It requires proper tone. So it's not just the words you use, but it's the calmness in your voice. It's the control of the room, the situation, the gestures you make, the eye contact. Things like that really can change a person's day, letting them know that it's all in their head. What great happened to you today? We realize you're having a bad day. What can I do? What can I do to help? How can we get this done in the time you need it done so you're not stressed? Bad communication, I was panicked. So panic situations result in poor communication. I accidentally left a kid at a football field because the other kid got injured and I had to take him to the ER. Communicate. Remember, take a moment, breathe. Do not leave a kid at the football field. I I see myself as a very good communicator. I have seen the mistakes I've made in the past, and where I've come from 5 years to today as stretches. I've just matured and grown up. My kids have grown up. I've learned to listen more. When you listen, you get more respect. When you really understand the people around you, they respect you more. They know that you're there for them. So the words that you use, it can be, crucial, or sometimes it's less words, more listening. And I think everybody could do a little more listening. Thanks.